All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing an educational commentary. And this commentary, you know what? Actually, I have a really good topic for this commentary. In this commentary, I'm going to be focusing on rotations to get a lot of kills. All right. So one thing we got to make note of is the bus is coming from Greasy and it's ending in Lonely Lodge. You want to know where the bus is coming from, just because it's going to give you a different. Oh my god, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I wanted to go for it, but it's going to give you an idea of where people are going to be. This guy is one shot right now. There we go. I'm using that tree as cover. So I'm gonna be focusing on rotations, but not just rotations around the map. Rotations to get high kills. That's gonna be the focus, okay? And to run into people. Sometimes you might be lost running around the map, trying to find people. And this is I'm gonna try to focus on where to go after your first landing spot, where to go after that, where you can expect players, things like that. So map awareness, map rotation, finding players and killing them. So right now we're gonna start off by just, looting up, getting some materials. You don't really need a lot of materials when you're in Tilted, by the way, because there's so many buildings and stuff. It's actually not too bad when it comes to. There's somebody underneath the bridge. Wow. I'm actually gonna let her just stay in there like that. Okay, she broke the truck. That's really smart. She just got shotgun in the back. Okay, that's a lot of people just running through here, but so I was actually gonna do like a trap play on that chick if she didn't break the truck, but she was smart enough to break the truck, and that's good on her. Like 2 more people showed up, and there's actually someone coming up right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get positioned. I'm gonna go straight up to the top right now. I'm gonna cover this so that he can't use the same ramp without building on his own. I spot somebody off in the distance. Take a snipe. That's not gonna land. I think I just saw something poke out of this wall, so he might be underneath this. There he is. There she is. So now what I do, I think she just jumped right outside. Yeah, she's 2nd floor right now. Clean shot. Finish her off with AR. There's the new bouncer pads, all right? So they're a little bit different actually than the directional jump pads, because these used to be in the game. They took them out and they changed them up a little bit. So these are literally just like bouncy pads. Oh, someone's aiming right at me. I'm gonna build up. I'm gonna go over the top of her like this. I don't really have the angle here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna cancel this and I'm gonna shoot, so I can get an actual shot on her. Somebody is building up on us. I'm gonna box up real quick, see if he'll. I'm just gonna box up for a little bit, see what his plan is. I don't know if he's just planning to like run me out of materials. That might be what he's trying to do actually. So now that I know his plan, I'm gonna go ahead and just transition a little bit like this and then go over the top. And reload my shotgun because I'm low on ammo. I think he just dropped down. There we go. Almost got him. There we go. We got him. So I had enough materials to kind of just delay him a tiny bit and see what his plans were. Once I realized that he was planning just to stay up and spend the entire game shooting me from the top, trying to run me out of materials, I decided that I'm going to push out, wrap around him, One thing that made me really confident about pushing out on this guy was because he was using a FAMAS, right? So FAMAS is terrible. It's just terrible. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real with you guys. The FAMAS, the burst rifle, like, I know some people can use them well, but in that situation, if he was using like an actual like rifle, like a regular rifle, like an AR, a blue AR, like a blue M4 or a SCAR, he would have been able to potentially knock down my ramps as I pushed out. But since he was using FAMAS, like, he didn't break a single brick. Like, he didn't break a single ramp. I was able to just to build out, wrap around, and get over the top of him and drop on him. So it's not a good gun. I'm gonna be real with you guys. It's not a good gun. In building fights, you want the firepower of a SCAR or a regular M4. So we have a few more materials now, and we just finished clearing out tilted towers. Now, one thing I want you guys to remember is this commentary is about map awareness, and just so that you guys understand, I mean, I'm gonna try to focus more on the topics because I've seen people say that I don't really focus on the topics too much, and I kind of agree with you guys. So there's gonna be people back here. I wish I had said that before I saw them. But the thing is, we flew over Greasy. So there's going to be people landing Greasy, and they're going to be moving from Greasy to Tilted. I don't know how that didn't hit. From Greasy to Tilted. And so you can always wait a little bit as the storm clears out from Tilted, and these guys will be rotating across. Trying to hit a snipe on these guys. It's not really landing. I got a guy down here. He's going up top. He's going to run into my wall that I put. Yeah. There you go. Got the kill on him. I think we got a guy on top of us. I'm going to go ahead and double ramp up. Got to be careful. There's another guy down here. I'll let him fly up. There we go. This other guy's gonna be popping out here in a second. Just gonna go ahead and loot up. There you go. We just ramped up on him, and we took a. I mean, that's a risky shot to take, considering we didn't have like I don't know where my minis went. There we go. It's a risky shot to take, considering we didn't really have a lot of height angle on him, because he was ramping up a little like late, and he had the advantage in that situation. But I mean, I don't know, sometimes you just gotta take the shot. Sometimes overbuilding could be the death of you. So we made it out of Tilted. The circle is not too far away. I'm actually gonna go ahead and drop this campfire real quick. And we have these directional pads, by the way. So these pads, they just bounce you in whatever direction they're placed, right? And there's also like what angle you walk on them and stuff like that. But that's kind of how they work, right? They're a little different than the other one. The other one was a lot more springy, like it just launch you across the field. So we landed in Tilted. We cleared out Greasy. Now people who landed in Pleasant are probably going to be coming around from the top or the bottom side right here, and that's who we're going to be going for right now. So we're going to be rotating, trying to find people in this area or in the top or in Loot Lake area. And that's where people who landed in Pleasant might be at. Now, bear in mind, the plane or the bus came from Greasy really low. So there might not be a lot of people landing in Pleasant. But you know where there might be a lot of people? A lot of people might have landed in Salty Springs because it flew right over Salty Springs. So you have the decision now to make. You want to go check this side or you want to check Salty Springs? Both of them are good answers because you're definitely going to find people in both areas of the map. But for now, I'm actually going to head over. I see somebody over here. So this is probably someone who came from Pleasant, came on through, and is trying to take the high ground over here. So that's my priority right now. They have a good amount of mats, good shields, good weapons. Let's move up on this guy. Try to get a sneak attack on him. So he's right here. He's creeping up on somebody. And I am going to creep up on him. Took a shot on that guy. This guy built up on me. That's fine. What I'm actually gonna do here is I'm gonna finish the job that I started on the other guy before I prioritize this guy. I'm gonna break this wall. The other guy's behind behind that base right there. Probably healing up and stuff. I'm not too worried about this guy right now that's on top of me. I'm gonna go ahead and move. Box myself in here. So when somebody's throwing those, you got to get the hell out. They're not friendly. They're not easy to deal with. They're not friendly. So I heard this guy back here. Don't know where he's hiding, to be honest with you. He might have made a run for it at this point, so I'm not shy from... Oh! Someone just sniped at me from the back. The guy might have ran. He might have got shot in the back. Something might have happened to him. I don't know exactly. This guy is doing a good job of keeping the high ground. You know, so props to him. We're going to attempt to take the high ground back from him and see what we can do. He's building really high up. So I'm actually curious if I can probably just... I don't know. I probably could just knock down... I don't know if he has a launch pad. Or not a launch pad, a jetpack. But I can probably just do this number right here. And knock him down. He fell down. There's actually somebody on top of us. I'm gonna go ahead and pop some minis. I'm surprised he didn't die. He actually might be really weak considering he didn't die. Really slow switch on my part, unfortunately. He's underneath this ramp.
Wow.
7 damage, unfortunately. I'm gonna go over the top like this. Finish him off. He's got a chug jug. So these are the people coming in from Pleasant or from Salty, because there was another guy that came from the Salty side, and there's still somebody up top. That was really weird. I feel like I fought different people. I thought I was fighting somebody else. I feel like I was fighting a different skin up top, and then this guy showed up. I don't know who I knocked down, but somebody took fall damage and they didn't die, and it seemed like they fell from a really high height. So I'm coming back up top, trying to figure out what happened.
Wow.
Just building up, being cautious. There's some loot over here. See, I can't believe I took fall damage there, but that guy fell from how high up? He didn't take any? Strange. Okay, so now we have high ground and we can have a better view of the map, see where more people might be. Not much going on in this area. I don't hear anything. There's actually somebody still up here. See, that's what I thought. I thought there was still somebody here. I'm gonna break these trees because these trees are getting a little in my way.
Shrimp one tipped $100. When are you and Nick playing again?
There he is.
Love you guys on a team.
Just a quick edit. Shotgun to the face. That was the guy. That was the guy. Could have been scary. Could have been bad.
40 underscore.
Just for the sake of you guys
6
seeing how these little launch pads work, basically I'm gonna place one down over here, and since it's facing that way, if I jump into it, it's gonna throw me. You don't take fall damage, so just simple as that. No fall damage. Just it's nice. It's a nice little way to reposition, get down from high ground. Like it's, let's say you're in a build fight and you feel like you're going too high up. It's getting a little crazy. You can always throw that down and just drop down. Spotted somebody in distance. He's probably gonna see me before I get to him. That's fine. Just gonna be moving towards him. I've got some of an elevation on him, which I am giving up right now just because I want to play a little aggressive here. He actually might have not seen me. He's moving over there. I took a shot. I missed. Unfortunately, I do have to start building up. You know, I'm not putting walls on my ramps yet, just because like now that I'm close, I'll start putting walls. And if he tries to shoot the walls behind me, then by all means, be my guest. He landed on top of me. I don't know where he went. Well, he dropped down. I'm gonna go ahead and break this tree. If you can't tell, I'm not a big fan of trees. It's hard to build around them, and they block my vision. You don't want to be this guy. You don't want to be drinking a shield out in the open like that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's somebody could have sniped him. Somebody could have just shot him once in the AR. I pretty much just walked over him and shot him. So situational awareness. Let's go back to the main topic. We see a port-a-fort off in the distance. Most likely there is somebody in or around that port-a-fort. But actually it does seem a little old, so it might be abandoned. I see a 1x1 that just recently got built over there, and it's near a really low. Let's go. Headshot. Nope. We'll go for it. We'll go for it. You see, he built his 1x1 near this hill right here. We got a minute 20 seconds before this starts moving. See, you don't want to build near a hill like this, because what's gonna happen is, now that I'm on top of this, I have such a big advantage in terms of like getting high ground on him and taking the snipe, you know, because it's poor positioning on the map. You don't want to build a 1x1 right next to the hill. Further away is better. The further you build it, the better. That's how it works. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this chug jug. If you're wondering why, it's because I see a chug jug over there. I want this 10 health. And then what I'm gonna use my bouncy pad just to get to the chug jug really quickly. There's one guy left.
Yo, your educational commentaries
let's do it.
have really pushed me to become better at the game.
It's really simple. Just, you know, swap to these. One of these. We bounce. Grab this chug jug. Grab the chug jug. Start moving. Can use these to kind of like move around the map, because I have like 10 of them, so might as well, you know. I spotted the guy. He's off in this area right here. Now I'm gonna try something. I don't know if he's like good or not, but I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna build like a big goal. I'm gonna put traps all around. And then my goal now is to launch him into the
more about this than watching you playing by myself. Love the stream, bro. Keep it up.
Into the goal, you know. I don't know what this guy's doing. I'm gonna destroy this so it's not in the way. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get this off, because this guy he's been weird with these port-a-forts. He's in, but he doesn't realize I blocked the port-a-fort. You know what? I'll let him out. I'll let him up. Okay, now I just destroyed the tires, so it doesn't really work that way. It's actually moving. We're moving towards the. So by the way, this is not really like part of the educational commentary. You know, this is just messing around, trying to accomplish weird things. It might get me killed. Who knows? Who knows? There's the goal. I don't even know if it's in play. Hopefully it is. I don't like these port-a-forts, man. He's got like double. It's gonna be really hard, bro. But I can do it. I can do it. Oh man, that's not a good hit. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this chug jug. Might as well. Don't got a lot of health to spare, you know? All right, let's try this, man. Let's try this. We're almost there. He's like angling himself really well. Let's see if this will work. I think just putting them down at this point. Thing is, he has to walk right into them. Come on, dude. Give me some love. Oh, he's not weak enough. The traps, they don't do it. Oh, God. Got him. Oh, it was worth it, man. It was worth it. Yo, if you guys are enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on notifications. And if you're watching on Twitch, follow the stream, twitch.tv/cypherpk, and consider dropping a free Twitch Prime sub. Click that subscribe button and see if you have a free sub. You can do that once a month if you have Amazon Prime. Guys, that was a really good educational commentary. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Cypher, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.